What's going on, YouTube Nation? You're here with the KO King on the KO Game Show, and today we're going to be reviewing the Sony 50-inch W829 television set. This is the 2014 Sony television that they released earlier on in the year. Okay, I'm going to start off by saying this TV is amazing. It's a great television. Okay, if you're looking for a TV that can handle gaming very well, movies, okay, and has a good smart hub on it, then this is definitely a good TV, okay, for you. This is the TV for you, okay. The picture quality is amazing, video processing amazing. Okay, I'm not sure if it's capturing right now from my camera how great this TV looks, but it is very, very good. Okay, alright, so I'm going to first start off by going through some flaws. Okay, the flaws of the TV. First of all, we're going to talk about this remote. Okay, this remote come in the box. Okay, it's just it does what it can do, and that's about it. Okay, it doesn't come with a one-touch TV, which a lot of the TVs are coming with right now, and it looks quite old. You know, it doesn't look like something slick. Me previously coming from a 2011 Samsung model TV, you know, the old remote I used to have, it had lights behind all the buttons, so when you're in the dark and that, when you have your lights off, it's easy to see the remote and that, you know, easy to see all the buttons. Now it's just a bit, you know, struggle a little bit. Yeah. The next issue that I have with the TV is the user interface. Okay, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. It has a good user interface. It's got, you know, it's got all the apps that you need if you're into smart TVs, if you're into your TV having apps. But look, I'm going to press home right now. I've pressed home. Okay, a little bit of a delay. Okay. Also, if you look up at the top, it's got some tabs at the top. So on the right hand side is all the settings for the TV. So network status, help, settings, media server, inputs and search. On the left hand side is more the interactive sort of smart stuff, so apps, music, album, movies and channel. Okay, and then here you have what's featured and your apps. I've accidentally pressed, I've actually gone into something. As you can see at the top right, it takes a bit long. If I want to cancel it, yeah, it takes a bit long. It's a bit sluggish. Okay, yeah. So this is one of the. It's not really an issue for me because I don't really use this stuff much on the TV. For me, it's just mostly gaming. Use my PC and yeah, TV, PC, and movies and stuff and television. Yeah. So look, I'm trying to actually get out of this now. It's taking a bit of time. So this is just one example of how the user interface is. If I just press home, let's see what happens. Yep, and it's come back out. Okay, so yeah, that is those are the two main flaws of the television. The last flaw of the TV is that if you can see here on the television, right, the connections are all scattered along behind there. Okay, now this is an issue for me because previously on my old television I had all of the connections on this side of the television like that. So I just went round the side. Okay, did what I needed to do, very easy, very accessible. It's a bit difficult here, okay, and you know, companies should know this by now. For how many years there's been of companies selling televisions, you know, they should make it easy for the customer. Put all the connections alongside there. Instead, they put it all on here, so it makes it a little difficult. I've done all my settings now, you know. Got my PS3, Wii U, PS4, and my computer all connected up there. Okay, so it's fine. I'm not going to be changing anything anytime soon. I've got my sound bar connected. I've got everything connected up, so it's done. But I got the sound bar recently, and it was a little difficult me moving everything out and then going for it. You know what I mean? Okay, which brings to my next point, which is the connectivity of the TV. It comes with a very generous 4 HDMI inputs, so it's very nice. It comes with a lot of connections at the back. Comes with a free HD tuner. I'm not sure if anyone's even interested in that these days. And it comes with 3D active shutter glasses I'm not really into 3D too much myself. I've used it once or twice since I got the TV, and the 3D is decent. Okay, it's not something I'm really into too tough. If you are into that kind of stuff, then yeah, it's decent. It's not like amazingly great or anything. It's decent. It's good enough to keep you, you know, satisfied in that. Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about, something that made this TV a must-have for me, was the input lag. Okay, the input lag on this television is amazing for gaming. Okay, a lot of times these days you find a TV that has amazing picture quality, high video, very good video processing, very strong and powerful processors. Because of all this power on the TV, when you connect up your console and try to play a game, you'll notice that there's quite a big input lag on these televisions. This is a TV that is powerful. Okay, it has got amazing picture quality and good video processing. With that being said, it still manages to have a very, very low input lag. I don't know how Sony's done it, but it is, yeah, it has a very, very low input lag. And I'm somebody who, when I was looking for a television, I took my PS4 to the video store, to the television store, and I connected up my PS4 to at least a good maybe like 10 televisions, all 2014 models as well, and each and every one had this issue. It looked great, video processing was good, picture quality was amazing, but the input lag was just, it was terrible. The input lag was terrible on these televisions, and this one really did it for me. It really has low input lag. Okay, and another issue which a lot of people on the internet have with TVs right now is they have issues with colours being washed out from some of the TVs, blacks being so deep that they lose detail in the images. Okay, and because the contrast is so bad on some of these TVs nowadays, when you try to increase the image, so let me rephrase that because it's a bit confusing. But okay, so this is the issue I had anyway. I'll be playing a game, and the image will be some parts of the image will be very black, where I'll lose detail. Okay, I'll lose detail in the picture. So as I try to increase the brightness, the detail will show, but colours and blacks will start looking grey and washed out. This is something that I understand a lot of people have issues with, and this TV handles it very well. The contrast is very good, and it manages to handle this very, very well. Okay, so you'll be able to, you wouldn't lose a lot on good settings. I mean, for example, if I was to go to picture, for example, now, I can look, my contrast right now is at max, right? The whites are intact. They're not overly bright, overly exposed. And yeah, the brightness, what's the brightness at? 45. Okay, and you can still see the detail in the picture. I mean, the blacks are deep enough. They're very, very deep blacks, but they still keep that detail. I might be rambling on, but if you know what I'm talking about, then you know. And if you don't know, then it's something you need to think about when buying a TV, because it really does make a difference. It really does, especially if you're a gamer. Okay, yeah. So this TV handles colours very well. Last year, Sony had triluminous tech on their television. This year they haven't got that. They have something called live color, which is a little bit less powerful, but it's still. This is just with live color not on. You can see now if I was to turn it on. Turned it on now. You can see it adds a little thing to it, but when you're actually looking at it now, it adds a lot of vibrancy to the image. It makes it look very vibrant. Okay, and then we have, of course, black corrector, advanced contrast enhancer. It has all the same settings as you'll find in a normal TV, and it also has another addition which is reality creation. Okay, which is it basically sharpens up the image to make it look as realistic as possible. Yeah. Okay, I hope I've gone through enough for you guys, but yeah, the TV is great. And remember, when you're buying a TV, don't feel shy when you're going in these shops. Make it the salesman make it uncomfortable for you, so you make it uncomfortable for them. Go with your gaming console and say, look, I'm spending this money on a TV. You want to try it out? You want to, and they have to say yes. And if they say no, then you call them an asshole and you walk out and go somewhere else. Okay, yeah. So with that being said, there's one more thing I'd like to say. I'm going to tell you a little story. Okay, so as I was buying this TV, I went into a shop to look at some televisions. I went around to about maybe 6 TVs. Okay, trying it out, trying my console out, find a lot of issues with the TV. I lost hope. I saw this TV, I thought, let me just try this last TV. That's exactly how it was. So I tried it, and I said, you know what, this TV, it does everything I want it to do. It hits a nail on the head for everything I want. As I said, low input lag, good motion flow, high picture quality, amazing stuff. And then the salesman was like to me, okay, we have this TV, this is a 50 inch, we have it in a 42 inch for £350 cheaper. Okay, and I said £350 for 8 inches. That's, you know, that sounds good to me. So I thought, you know, let me just save that £350 for the 8 inches. So I went over to the TV. I thought, let me try it out, because with different television sizes, the specs on the TV may change as well. Okay, so I went over to the 42 inch, and it wasn't horrible, but it wasn't great. Didn't have that sort of what do you call it? That sort of elegant sort of look to it, and the smoothness and the crispness of the TV. It was very like, it didn't look as nice. Okay, when watching movies, it didn't have that smooth motion flow, that amazing picture quality that I saw on the 50 inch. So that's something, if you are looking at TVs as well, make sure if you find a nice TV, don't think that, okay, you found a nice TV, so the size smaller or the size above will be the same, because it doesn't work like that. That's something I want you guys to know, okay? So yeah, I'm saying this TV, I'm reviewing this TV based on the 50 inch version. The 42 inch version will be completely different, okay? Believe it or not. And with that being said, guys, that's the review. This TV gets a good double thumbs up. Oh, it's an amazing TV. As I said, if you're a gamer, you love playing games, and you need a TV for your gaming, and you need a TV for movies, this is definitely the TV. It does everything you need, guys. Holla at your boy. I hope I've gone through everything. I hope I haven't rambled on too much. Holla at your boy.